Hello, gamers! Welcome back. Hold up. Yeah, this should be right. It's so weird now that I use this like green screen thing. Like if I move the camera, it just moves me around. So it's like it throws me off a little bit. But anyways, welcome to another DSP video. Hopefully this time there won't be any fucking technical difficulties. There shouldn't, because yesterday, guess what happened? I turned off OBS. I quit out of OBS. I quit out of it, and I just wanted to see if my hypothesis was correct. So I reopened OBS, and guess what happened? It started recording the audio again. So I knew it was probably like I had to like redo that or whatever. It's bullshit. OBS can be ass sometimes. I mean, it's OBS after all. Who knows, right? But anyways, the other stuff, I don't know if I'll do that stuff at this point. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But we got a part 2 on the Metal Gear Delta thing. He did talk about it again a little bit in the Minecraft stuff. So you know, let's I'll load that up. Why not? Everyone loves this. They enjoy this. Okay. We'll have that in the background just in case I feel like it. I vaguely remember the time period, whatever. But it's gonna be basically the same kind of thing he's gonna say here anyway. So it might be a little redundant, but whatever. Let's get into it. Enough dilly dallying. We're gonna listen to this bullshit.
This Thursday is Metal Gear Delta Snake Eater. This is the modern re-release of Metal Gear Solid 3.
Right.
Snake Eater. Okay? Hideo Kojima is not involved whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, Hideo Kojima is a bit miffed.
This dude loves I like that this dude bitches about other YouTubers over dramatizing, making drama, whatever. But this is manufactured drama. All Kojima said was, I'm not playing it. I mean, whatever. I mean, if Kojima is pissed, I mean, he probably has the maturity of an adult to not do it publicly like a little baby. You know what I'm saying?
That Konami is going to resell his work without his involvement.
Again, Konami has done this with other properties. Same with every other property ever. Like, any company will do this. And DSP is acting as if, Konami's... man, it's... I really do feel like he just saw the vitriol that people had against Konami and thought that was either a forever emotion people had. Like, a lot of people just, through time, forget it or whatever. Everyone's different, right? Because in the moment, you're gonna feel a lot more than, 5 years from now. I mean, this probably happens even to DSP detractors. They're probably like, yeah, fuck Phil. And then, they don't care about DSP, then, 5 years later, I love Phil. Or, oh, he wasn't so bad. I mean, that kind of happens with his own fans. I mean, look at Swaggins. I mean, it's a little bit... Though I will say it's a little bit more cartoonish with DSP and DSP viewers. It's a little more sad and depressing than in the real world when people kind of turn around on things. When it happens to DSP fans, it's the saddest thing you will see. It's a dude pushed you down the stairs and shat on your face, and then you're like, that guy's cool. A few later, you're like, yeah, that was back then. I mean, that's the DSP fan experience. He treats you like shit, and then a few months later, well, maybe he's not so bad after all. Maybe it was my fault.
All right, he's outright said, I have no involvement. I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to look at it. I want nothing to do with it. He's kind of upset, and admittedly so. It's his work.
He is inferring Kojima's emotion by him just saying, I'm not playing Delta. Why would he? I mean, honestly, how many video games do you think Kojima plays, honestly? Because I remember when they did Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence, they had an interview with Kojima saying like, "Oh, why didn't you do a third person camera? You know, for because like, oh, I got motion sickness in a lot of video games. Like, I'm not saying he plays none, obviously, but is he really known to play video games? The most he's known for is like fucking watching movies.
His work, it's his baby, and
His
Konami will
baby.
infinitely get to make money on it forever while he gets nothing now, which is pretty messed up to think about, don't you think?
How does it? But do we know that for a fact? Does he? Because like maybe he gets royalties. We don't know. Who knows? But even then, like Kojima understands how fucking like who owns the property. Again, this isn't the first time Konami has sold something of someone else's work without their involvement. I mean, is Team Silent still at Konami? I don't think so. I don't hear a lot of people talk about them at all. And is the people who worked on Castlevania still there? It's kind of like ridiculous to be like, I can't believe Konami is reselling. Like, you could say it's like greedy and this and that, like, but it's a company. I've talked about this before. And you can come to your own decisions on this, sure, but I mean, it is a little like there. It's a mix of like there was some effort put behind Delta, and then there's also like a part of it that's like devoid of passion, like devoid of charm, and it's just like we are making this to make you buy it like, just for money. And then there's stuff that's like, yeah, we went through the effort to get this because we want this to be the good experience or whatever, or that they want to try to win you over. But it's like that's what I think is so funny about Delta. It's like it really just feels like it's developed by two people. One person that's like that wants to make it the most like faithful remake or a remake that would attract longtime fans, and then there's the other guy that's like, let's just make money. And like you see that with like the way it's marketed. It's very obvious to me. Like, and this probably explains why the performance was not the focus in this development, but they picked Unreal 5 most likely because they wanted the game to look so beautiful. Like it really looks like a tech demo almost. Like if you're making the PlayStation 5 or the PlayStation 6, you would show this and be like, "Look what we can like develop on this thing or whatever." And they made that a game basically. And that's just kind of how it looks. So it's clear that it's like, let's make it look very like insanely detailed so people are like, wow. But it kind of runs in the uncanny valley sections a lot of the time. It's very weird and funny. But again, it has all these things like kind of going on in the little in the pot when it was being made. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny to me.
In addition, this port apparently is not very good. People are saying that the graphical performance is poor. It has severe stuttering and frame droppage.
Stuttering and frame dropping. It's just frame drops. Like, I never, like, stuttering implies either the game, like, stuttering I would see for, like, online. Like, if you just like about an online game that's stuttering, okay, that makes sense because the connection is unstable a lot or whatever. But this is a single player game. How can it be stuttering? It's more that the frames drop, so it feels slower or whatever. Like, and I don't think, like, the discrepancy on performance mode, at least from like what I'm to understand, it goes from 60 then drops to like 40. That's like a 20 frame difference. Like I feel, I mean, again, I'm not gonna say that, oh, the performance is great or that, whatever. But what I'm saying with this is that uh 30 frames is like, hey, you can play the game. Like you can play it and you may have fun with it, whatever. If it's between 60 and 30, like that's whatever. The problem with this game is that it should not be running like this. It should be running like at least 60 because it's a PS2 game for starters, and these areas are like small, and you're paying $70. Like, there's all these other things that kind of make it like not even like okay to mention. Like, if this was like $40 or 50, maybe 50, 60 would be pushing in my opinion. That's only $10 difference. Like, come on. Uh, like sure, it's like you can kind of look past that maybe or whatever, but this is $70. Like it's whatever. Ultimately, like with everything, it's the value is in the eye of the beholder. Like if you feel like hey, you don't care and you're willing to pay 70 for that, so be it. But it is what it is, right? Okay, sound good?
In many different parts of the game that make it feel like it's really not much of a remastered experience at all, that it actually is kind of a botched port. Outside of that,
A
people are
remake
saying it actually is
experience.
fun to
Yeah.
play. You know, hey, you get to play Metal Gear Solid 3 again on modern platforms, which is great, but that there is a disappointment factor
I love this part by the way.
of a botched port. Outside of that, people are saying it actually is fun to play.
It's not a port, it's a remake. Like I saw this tweet saying that there's so many people, and DSP is one of them by the way, who just think that this is the PS2 game underneath the hood. Like it's like obviously they had to remake it because they're using a completely different engine than what MGS3 launched with. Uh like the only reason why I think people think that is they use the same audio and the cutscenes are like shot the same. But that's like very different than the game is using the same like engine as the original. Like it clearly isn't. Uh so like it's not so it's not a port, it's not a remaster, it's a remake
You know, hey, you get to play Metal Gear Solid 3 again on modern platforms.
on modern platforms. See, that's what I thought was funny because uh MGS3 is on modern platforms. The Master Collection put the games back on modern platforms. Like, and this is the other thing about Delta that uh it's whatever. As long as you can get the original, I don't care about Delta existing. Like, you can still play the HD collection on modern platforms. Unlike Silent Hill 2, for example, because you may have to go to the remaster, which a lot of people think it's not the best version of it. And but to get to the remake, it's like this is a completely different vision of it, so it's not really the same. Persona 3 is another example of this. Like you can't play Persona 3 FES on PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4. You only have Reload or Portable. So it's like, you know, you're not really getting the true experience of Persona 3. The closest you get is Persona 3 Reload. Yeah, I said it. But you know, whatever.
Forms, which is great, but that there is a disappointment factor there, right? So,
A disappointment factor.
this one I'm on the fence about. Here's the thing. I'm not opposed to playing it. I'm really not. I'd be down to
Okay.
play it again.
Right.
But number one, are people going to be upset that I'm playing this game and supporting Konami when Konami
I love he says this when Hogwarts Legacy came out. Like all he like, well, I guess he was talking a lot about supporting the developers and this and that. So that's not a good one-to-one example. So that would be a different argument altogether. At this point, so never mind. But people were upset, but not at him because nobody cares about what DSP plays at all. Secondly, he's only saying this because this dude, I'm telling you, the reason why he's like, will people be pissed? Because he's like terrified of Kojima fanboys. Like this dude, it's so funny to me. He perceives like people who dogged on for how he played MGS 2 and 3 as if like they were like super duper offended that he played Kojima games like this when that's not even why people were making fun of him. Like when you watch This I Don't Play, when did they really say, like, maybe as a joke, like, I mean it's a joke, but when did they genuinely say, I can't believe this guy plays like this? They may mock him getting alerts, but like whatever. But a lot of the times it's like, dude, they tell you how to use the ration. Dude, they tell you how to equip the SP. Read the descriptions and this and that. Like, these are not hard games by any means. Like, these are not hard games at all. But whatever, okay.
Is basically at odds with Hideo Kojima. I mean, morally, if you like Kojima, you probably should not
Oh, I want to hear this again.
say that I'm playing this game and supporting Konami when Konami is
He's already supported Konami, by the way. He already supported them. Like, this is already a moot point. He bought Silent 2 Remake. He bought Suikoden. He's probably gonna buy the new Suikoden or whatever. He's gonna he would buy the Master Collection again, which is supporting Konami. Like, he's already supporting them. Like, this is the thing I think is kind of funny. I knew this back when MGS5 came out, that all these people that were saying, oh, I'm never going to support Konami, some of them were probably being honest and genuine, like, yeah, I'm not going to be buying them, fuck them, and then they went on their way. But I knew a majority or a percentage of these people are just going to end up buying Konami games again. Because, you know, again, it's a recency thing. Like, you recently got upset with this company. Over time, you're gonna be like, well, actually, it's not that bad. You know, maybe it's fine. I just want to play this. It is what it is. Like, you know, whatever. I don't think, like, he thinks that if you buy this game, like, there's gonna be an army of, like, Kojima fanboys, like, ready to, like, burn his house down. Like, it's gonna be like the Simpsons movie scene where, like, the town of Springfield's marching to Homer's house. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna be all these people in Seattle, Washington, because crime is very high there, apparently. And they're all gonna be like, Phil, you're playing Metal Gear Delta? That's it. And then like, they start marching.
is basically at odds with Hideo Kojima. I mean, morally, if you like Kojima, you probably should not buy this collection, or excuse me, this remake, right? Kojima outright said, I'm upset about it. I'm not going to be involved in it. I'm not going to make money off of it, and I'm not going to talk about it. So if you buy this game again, you're lining Konami's pockets for basically a kind of rush job, hack job remaster that's not very good, just so you can play Metal Gear Solid 3 again.
Okay, but that's like...
So, that's the thing.
But you know, DSP buys shitty remasters and emulations all the time. DSP complained about how all these collections Capcom put out are inferior and stupid, and he keeps supporting them and lining their pockets. Like, it's kind of silly coming from him when he talks about this stuff. Like, this is why a lot of people like dog on this dude when he goes on these little rants. Because it's like, you don't need a virtue signal fucking Metal Gear Solid Delta, dude. Like, and he's played games with bad frame rates and defended those games as well. Like, he played Callisto Protocol that had terrible performance, and this dude was like, yeah, this game is pretty good, man. I think everyone who hates it is a piece of shit. He loved Callisto Protocol. And that game had worse performance than this game. Okay.
Thing. Like, if you guys wanted me to do it, I would do it, but understand that there's some questionable issues here. All right? To be honest, there are. Okay?
But does he believe in these issues? DSP does not believe in this shit, though. He doesn't believe it. Like, come on. And if I guess we could bring this up for the Hogwarts Legacy thing. If he's so concerned about ethics and people's, like, the outrage monster or whatever, then why was he discrediting people's outrage or concern over their own personal ethics over supporting a property that's owned by J.K. Rowling? Why did he belittle those people's concerns, but we're gonna listen to these concerns wholeheartedly as if it's, like, really important? I mean, it's whatever at the end of the day. Everyone has their own, like, beliefs and reasons for doing whatever the fuck. Right? Correct? But this dude is like, yeah, do what you want, man. Don't be a sheep. Guys, Konami fucked Kojima. Why are you supporting this? I mean, it goes both ways. You can be a sheep if you decide to support this game or not. Again, if DSU is gung-ho to play this game and he's playing and he loves it, and then there's people like, I can't believe people buy this game, fuck you if you play Delta, he would tell them that they're all sheep for having a herd mentality, that they're not willing to try Delta because of loyalty to Kojima. Guys, Kojima doesn't care. He even said on Twitter he's not gonna play it. He doesn't care. But since he's on the fence of it, Kojima is pissed off. Kojima is angry. He was in tears. He was in rage. He was right in the face, and he was unleashing the beast on Twitter.
So that's number one. Number two, me, every time I play a Metal Gear Solid game, it seems like the internet explodes. I don't know why, but it just seems like
this is dumb. This is dumb. Did the internet fucking explode when he played the Redemption run? No. Did the internet explode when he played Death Stranding, a Kojima game? No. Did the internet explode when he played MGS5? No. This is this part. I oh, that was me. I thought it was like I have an alarm for my laundry, and I thought that it was that, but I literally was like sitting there thinking like I was listening to this, and but when I heard this part, I was like, oh man, maybe I shouldn't have done that video. And I was debating like uploading it, but I was like, you know what, I'll upload it. Fuck it, why not? Because this was such a random statement. Every time I play a Metal Gear game, like, dude, he hyped up playing FromSoft games because it explodes the internet. He bragged about butt fucking 4chan or whatever the fuck. He says stuff like that all the time, and now he's like, every time I play this game, the internet explodes. I thought you want the internet to explode, but get a load of this. It gets even weirder.
Seems like it does. Like, I don't play these games often. I think I played Metal Gear Solid 3 twice. Once was my original playthrough, which everyone hated and made fun of me for. And I did a second playthrough years later, and I think that one was a little different, but I don't really remember.
It was different because he hyped up as a redemption run. Then he got his ass carried by fucking Big Boy Dumper. Oh, God. Dude, can you imagine if he plays Delta and then Big Boy Dumper returns? Dude, if you don't know who Big Boy Dumper is, you're spared, dude. You're spared. This dude was fucking annoying as fuck. Dude, back then, if you thought Derek was bad, like, Big Boy Dumper almost, was running the game on, like, being obnoxiously annoying. Like, it was something else. Every time. Like, it was Derek with money. That's the thing. It was Derek with money. The only difference is that, like, he doesn't have any weird things that Derek was all about, but Big Boy Dumper had a lot of, like, annoying ass, like, college era, like, you know the kind. Like, you go to college and you're like, yeah, guys, I don't know, you fucking do hippy dippy stuff all the time. Like, that's Big Boy Dumper. Like, oh, I had girls in my dorm room, Phil. Aren't I cool? Yeah, man. Like, guys, I realize that this is the establishment. Or whatever. Like, he said weird shit, and it was, like, so annoying. And this dude, like, ruined the redemption run. He told DSP everything about the game. And it was during a redemption run. Like, dude, Big Boy Dumper, like, even before, like, Big Boy Dumper started talking, like, legit and was just giving hints, people already hated this dude for that alone. Like, Derek at least, like, he worked his way to be annoying. Derek put the effort to get there. Big Boy Dumper, out of the gate, was getting people annoyed with him. Out the gate. And he had money to do it. He had money to be, like, obnoxious. Derek at least had to pester other people to do it. Big Boy Dumper gave him money to be annoying. Oh, man. Like, God.
Here's what I can guarantee you. I'm not going to know how to play it. I'm going to fumble around with the controls and be confused.
This is dumb. This is the dumbest fucking hype I've ever seen for this. Like, it's just this dude, like, it's this and a few other people. Okay, so, oh man, I'm gonna go through a lot of tangents in this video, but YouTube has pushed a lot of like slop videos in my feed, like specifically Metal Gear slop videos. I saw one this morning that kind of made me laugh. I tweeted about this earlier. A dude was like, "Yeah, man, like, I played the Delta." This was back when he played like the preview at the that New York event, and then he also played the final build or whatever. And he's like, "Yeah, this game has great performance. I played it on PC. I know the consoles are bad, but it was buttery smooth and it was amazing. I loved it. Yeah, it was great. And I know that a lot of people, like." Don't want to play the original because the controls are fucked up and weird and dated and all this other stuff. I mean, to be fair though, the dude openly says he's like a casual fan and all that, so like, whatever, right? But it's that, and then DSP talks about these controls as if it's like fucking tank controls. Like, dude, I struggled with RE1, RE2, RE2 the original, and RE3 because of the tank controls themselves. I only was able to beat RE1 when they did the remaster on PS3, PS4, where you can actually just move around. Because I just hated the tank controls, and I can play Metal Gear no problem. Like, the controls are like the only convoluted thing about the controls is just going first person and aiming. I mean, it's not even that bad. Like, it really isn't. Like, you would have to try to be bad at them at that point. Like, and again, the reason what he was bad about in the games had nothing to do with the controls. Like, he was able to move around, he was able to aim and shoot, and all this stuff. What people dogged on him for was, oh, I'm fighting the sniper, get the shotgun. How do I use rations? And stuff like that. Like, these are like very like next level things in the game. No, like, he wasn't saying like, how do I move? How do I aim? Oh my god, and he's like fumbling the aiming. Like, he wasn't fumbling the aiming, but this dude wants to overhype as if like he's like some fucking brain dead idiot. Like, it's so annoying. It's like he says this purposely so people can sit there and say he's not that bad at games. Like, okay, dude, DSP's a mouth drooler when he plays a video game. It's like he puts his face on the controller and just like rubs it around because he's that bad apparently. And then also Delta has completely different control schemes. It uses this like it plays like fucking Peace Walker or MGS5 to some degree. Like, dude, people are even saying that the game is easier with the controls. Do you think this dude's gonna play on extreme? Fuck no. He might play on hard, but I don't think he's gonna play on hard, guys. I'm just gonna say it. He's gonna play on normal because he's so fucking terrified. It's so funny to me. Resident Evil remakes, Silent Hill, he was open to do hard, but I guarantee this is gonna be like the Persona treatment where he's like, I can't play on normal, guys, or whatever the fuck. He played easy on Persona 3 and 4, and then like for Metal Gear, he's gonna play on normal because this dude's a little bitch.
I'm going to laugh at the cutscenes in the story, which is kind of a silly, over dramatic, nonsensical thing. I remember.
How? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How is MGS3 a stupid, a nonsensical story? The only nonsensical part of the story isn't even the story, but the characters. Like the end, the fear, like these people. I mean, he probably thinks that them exploding is dumb, but the game does explain it that they have like fucking like dynamite in their body or whatever the fuck that they explode when they die or whatever the fuck that they said, whatever. But it's not even that important. It's not that crazy. This dude is talking about MGS3 is the most like tame, grounded story you could get. MGS3 and MGS1 are the most normie friendly stories you could get in Metal Gear. MGS2, I mean, MGS2 is pretty straightforward, to be fair, but it gets kind of like out there when it starts breaking the fourth wall with the S3 plan, and all that kind of shit by the end. But even that is like you can kind of like understand what's going on, like unless you're truly dumb. MGS4, it's like the story makes sense, but it's all nanomachines. Like that's it. MGS3 is the most grounded story you could get. It's not that hard to even follow. Like, how is it goofy? Listen to this.
I'm not going to know how to play it. I'm going to fumble around with the controls and be confused. I'm going to laugh at the cutscenes in the story, which is kind of a silly, over-dramatic, nonsensical thing. I remember that there's things that are like James Bond in there, you know, music and
I love that he's like, oh, not single stuff. I'm gonna laugh because there's James Bond. Okay, sure, but like, you think this dude's gonna get the codec call or the radio dialogue where Major Zero is gonna talk about 007 from Russia with love? Do you think he's gonna fucking get that radio? No, he's not gonna listen to that. He does not give a fuck about the paramedic dialogue. Like, he didn't even listen to them in the first place.
and weird shit that they put in there for no good reason because Kojima likes to have that kind of stuff in his games. Like nonsensical thing. I remember that there's things that are like James Bond in there, you know, music and weird shit that they put in there for no good reason because
for no good reason. No good reason to have an intro for a game, right? Like, it makes no sense for MGS3 to have a intro movie, which is like Snake Eater or whatever, which he has done for. I don't know if he did for MGS1. I know he did for MGS2. Oh my god, sorry. But he did that for MGS2. He did for MGS3. I don't know if he did for MGS4. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if he did for that.
Kojima likes to have that kind of stuff in his games, you know? So, will it be entertaining? I'd say maybe. I've played it twice already. All right, this is, you know, the third time that I'm going to be playing this game. So, again, I'm okay with playing it totally. But
sorry, I gotta hear this again.
I've played it twice already. Kojima likes to have that kind of stuff in his games, you know?
But why do you think he has it in his games? He acts as if, like, this stuff that he put in is, like, random shit.
Will it be entertaining? I'd say maybe. I've played it twice already. All right, this is, you know, the third time that I'm going to be playing this game. So, again, I'm okay with playing it totally. But what my concern is that I'm going to buy it, start playing it, and within 2 streams, no one cares. Within 2 streams.
That's every game he's playing. This will say that about every game. I'm playing this game, and I know it's gonna get attention, then it's gonna fall off. All his streams do that. It's not new. It's not new. Come on.
2 streams, everyone's like, he's already played this already, and this game looks like shit because it's...
Okay, so then how come he's playing GTA 4 again? Why is he playing, Why was he willing to play Final Fantasy VII Remake? He played the original. Why did he play he played Final Fantasy VII the original, I want to say 2 times. I want to say. He wants to play Final Fantasy 4 again. 4, 5, and 4 and 6. He played those already. Why is he playing that again? Oh my god, when he plays Final Fantasy, 4? He's like, do you guys know that this is Final Fantasy 2? Or whatever the fuck it is. Another fucking bogus, lame boomer. Oh, it's whatever. I'm just bitching for the sake of it at this point. But this is such a nothing complaint. People are gonna hate it because they're gonna say I played this already. You played all these games already before, dumb fuck.
It stutters, right?
It doesn't stutter. It just drops frames. That's different.
That's my concern. There's another concern too. The next week, there's 2 new games. In 1 week, there's 2 new games. The first week of September, and I know that you guys want me to play at least one, if not both of them. Okay?
Okay. Honestly, you think this dude's gonna play fucking Silksong? I think if he plays it, he's gonna play it, and then like he's gonna like really be unfair to it, and then guilt someone to carry the playthrough. Like, I think that's what's gonna happen. It is gonna be so like, I think Metroid Dread kind of got that treatment. He's gonna sit there like, you guys, why is Silksong? You begged me for Silksong, and look at the support. Look at it. I knew I shouldn't have done it. I knew. You guys are always telling me play this, but look what happened because of fucking Silksong. That's what he's gonna do. And then like someone's gonna like fall for it, carry the playthrough, and like, guys, it looks like it's a success. And then he's never gonna play another Metroidvania ever again. Like that's what's gonna happen. So like he's gonna make you want to not. He's gonna make you not want him to play it, or he's gonna want you to hope a whale's gonna carry it, and he's gonna like fucking shut the fuck up. And he's not gonna play Chronos.
I actually forgot to write down one in the schedule. I'm going to write it down right now.
He's not been playing Chronos. Why would he not play Chronos? It's fucking Bloober Team. He loves Bloober Team.
So, the week after, here's the 2 new games. On September 4th, Hollow Knight Silksong. And on September 5th, Chronos The New Dawn. Hollow Knight Silksong is the highly anticipated sequel to the original Hollow Knight.
Yeah, get ready
That's
for him
been
to deliver
delayed
that.
and delayed for like 7 years. It's finally coming out. Tons of people are excited for this one and have asked me to play it already. And I said, all right, I would play it. Now, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to beat it. I don't know how much I'm going to like it, but I'm at least going to try it. Why wouldn't I? Right?
Right?
Chronos The New Dawn is the return of horror to my streams for the first time in a while because I haven't been playing a horror game in a long time. And and basically, it's kind of a spiritual successor to Dead Space, kind of like how Callisto
my
Protocol
God.
was.
But isn't Chronos made by Bloober Team? How would that be as a spiritual successor if the people who didn't make the game work on, like, Callisto Protocol at least had people who worked on Dead Space work on this game. I mean, there's a lot of issues with that game, but whatever. But okay.
It looks like Dead Space.
Also, I thought we don't like knockoffs. Oh, because there's no Dead Space, so it's okay. If the IP doesn't exist, it's okay to play the knockoffs.
Plays like Dead Space. It probably should just be called Dead Space 4, but it's a new game series from Bloober Team, okay, they've been making pretty good games as of late, like the Silent Hill 2 remake. So
that's one game. But again, who produced it? Who owns Silent Hill 2, Phil? Konami.
Those 2 games coming out September 4th, 5th, okay? You might notice I didn't mention a few other games. For example, I didn't mention the Indiana Jones Order of the Giants DLC. That comes out September 4th. And I also didn't mention Hell Is Us. That comes out September 4th.
Yeah, but you're not gonna play it. Like, dude, I hate when he brings up games he told us he's not gonna play. I'll admit it's a small nitpick, but come on, dog.
I'm going to be honest. I think Hell Is Us is dead in the water. That's a game that might have been played if we didn't have Silksong, but the fact that they're dropping Silksong now that day, I think that Hell Is Us is not going to do well.
What?
I think Hell Is Us is dead in the water. That's a game that might have been played if we didn't have...
No, it wouldn't. He played the demo. And I want to say, like, at some point the other day, or whatever the fuck, he literally said, I was interested in it, but I played the demo and I didn't like it. But now it's Silksong's fault. Okay.
Didn't have Silksong, but the fact that they're dropping Silksong now that day, I think that Hell Is Us is not going to do well. I think it's actually going to be a game that everyone's going to skip. And I played the beta or the demo or whatever it was. I wasn't really impressed, but I also wasn't like, I didn't think it sucked, but I also wasn't like, ooh, this is great. It was just kind of is. And I bet the game's going to flop now because Silksong is going to be the game everyone's going to be talking about, although there's like 5 other games that week, okay? So the good news is after that, there's no other real new games. There is the Bubsy collection on September 9th, but then there's nothing new till the end of the month with Silent Hill F on the 25th. So that means I would have the entirety of the month to play whatever games I choose to play, okay, until the end. Now, the end of the month, we've got Silent Hill F, we got Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, we've also got Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles. And in the first week of October, we've got like 2 to 3 games. So
wait, what Chronicles?
We've got Silent Hill F, we got Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, we've also got Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles. And in the first week of October, we've got like 2 to 3 games. So we are very busy once we hit late September. So the idea here is I need to focus in on and select a few games that I'm going to be playing throughout September till the end of the month to get through. All right? There's absolutely no way that I can play GTA 4 and the Ballad of Gay Tony DLC, Suikoden 2 HD, Hollow Knight Silk Song, Gears of War Reloaded, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, and Chronos The New Dawn all at the same time. There's plus still doing chill streams of Truck Sim, right? And doing streams of other. I can't.
Well, guess what?
There's no way.
So he dropped Minecraft. That's gone. So he has an open slot. Okay, whatever.
I'm here 6 days a week full time. It's not enough to cover all those games. Okay? So we have to come to a conclusion. We have to talk about this. And we have to figure out what's going to stay, what's going to go. Personally, I think that what we're playing now is fine. We're going to beat Donkey Kong soon. But out of these 4 games, Gears of War, Metal Gear Solid Delta, Silk Song, and Chronos, what are we definitively saying yes to? What are we saying maybe, but not originally when it releases? And what are we saying, no, we're not playing at all?
Oh, my God,
because I'll be honest with all of you. All these games look good to me. Every one. So that's going to be a tough decision.
Wait,
now,
what? Hold up, dude. This dude literally was like, oh, Delta looks bad. And now it's like, it looks pretty good. Everything looks good. I guess he means, like, streaming-wise. Like, he can stream all these games. That'd be cool.
Now, the truth is, I could just put a game off for a week or two. And then maybe as we get further into certain games, then we could look to bring in a game around mid-September rather than the first week of September. That would be okay. Okay?
Why doesn't he just play games? I don't know. Like, he could just play Delta.
So,
he could beat it in a week. It's not that long.
What are we thinking? I don't know. First of all, I have more shout-outs to do. We have Genesis Gaming, 42 months as a member. Says you should skip it to stand with Kojima-san. Keep up the good work. So, Genesis Gamer thinks I should...
Oh my god, dude. Genesis Gamer wants you to be part of the fucking movement. Dude, you don't want a fucking snake in your fucking movement. This dude will, like... Dude, if you're, like, going on strike, you don't want DSB a part of it. Because he's gonna, like, fucking dismantle the strike. He's gonna... Like, DSB's literally the guy. Like, he's gonna go and go on strike with you. And then, like, the boss is gonna be like... Hey, Phil, come here. Let's do some negotiating. And they're like, okay, yeah, Phil, you go and do it. It's like, okay, Phil, we will give you like $100,000 a year or whatever the fuck, a crazy amount of money, and you can have infinite vacation, and you can like stay home and like get hookers or whatever the fuck DSP wants. But you gotta like end the strike. You gotta get back to work and all this stuff. And DSP's gonna be like, okay, and then that's what DSP will do. He'll sell out the whole strike. You don't want DSP part of the movement, dude.
Should skip.
He's a scab.
Metal Gear Delta. Okay. What else do we got here?
But I love that they do something like stand with Kojima-san, and he's like, he wants me to skip it. Doesn't really give a fuck about the other part. But, I mean, again, he shouldn't because he doesn't care.
An $8 tip. Let's see here. I'm not sure who this is from. I don't think I see a name. But it is an $8 tip. So, hold on. Let me... Alright,
we're just gonna skip ahead. We don't need to see him be confused.
We're up to $17 of support and climbing, guys. Thank you for the early support. Please, let's keep it rolling. Okay, so I was watching your American Truck Sim video on demand. If you allow me some constructive criticism, stop driving at night. Rest until it's morning, then take the job. If it gets too dark and you have many hours ahead, go to sleep. You, as the player, are enjoying the game driving, but for the viewers, the big interesting thing are the points of interest. We can't see them at night, so it ends up getting very boring. It's a shame because... SCS, I'm not sure who that is, puts a real effort to make real roads, buildings, and museums.
I don't know who that is.
Developer. Bridges for real life. P.S. Maybe there's too many lights, LEDs, and screens in the office. Overall, that can have a compounding effect on your eyes. I'm using blue light filters, and I stopped needing eye drops. Very much. There's a
Oh
ridiculous amount
man.
of electronics in this office. For example, right now, I have a monitor to my left,
Okay.
a key light directly in front of me, a
I love the dude said, "You have a lot of lights in front of you. Be careful." And he's like, "Oh, guys, I know, I have them." Okay.
laptop monitor here, a clock in the background that's LED
Oh
clock,
my god, I was
my
thinking about that.
PC down here and down here,
I
so
don't
two
remember what
PCs
video I was
with
watching,
RGBs
but
going.
ALC
A
mentioned
big
how DSP, like, someone in chat told him, "Phil, look, you should look at the corners," and he did, and it was like really funny. Like, yeah, that's a good suggestion. It was kind of funny.
screen TV here with not really a big screen, but a bigger TV here with a key light on top of it, two keyboards and mice that are flashing RGBs, and I'm surrounded by
Okay,
RGB.
but I just got a question. This begs the question: why do you need these fucking flashing lights? Like, you could kind of give him the background. Like, okay, this is what the viewer sees, but we don't see the keyboards. We don't see the PCs. Why do the PCs need these RGBs? Like, it's kind of like stupid eye candy, and this is stuff DSP complained about for that other people had.
RGBs. Every wall of my office has RGBs. I'm not kidding. Every wall has a string of RGBs
Oh my god!
that sync that go around it. So basically, that's
Why are you bragging about this? Listen to this.
RGBs, and I'm surrounded by RGBs. Every wall of my office has RGBs. I'm not kidding. Every wall has a string of RGBs that sync that go around it. So basically, that's why I say it's a
Why?
studio. It's not really an office.
This dude, like, I have a string of RGBs all around me. All this stuff, like, why? Why? What is the practical reason for this? And then he says he throws in the I do it because it's a studio. Well, studios also have actors, Phil. I think you need to get actors. You should hire some actors. Hire a cameraman. Hire an editor. Well, no, you know, that would actually be useful. Oops, but that would require him to pay people. That's like a he doesn't want that. He doesn't want to pay someone. That's an issue. That's
Really an office anymore. It's
bad.
definitely a studio. All this set up for these streams to look like they do. Okay? So, you're right. However, in general, it doesn't really bother my eyes. It's been a combination of my allergies this summer because the pollen count has been sky high this summer.
Okay, but he has literally cried about his eyes burning in off season. Like, dude, okay.
And the air conditioning. When I have the air conditioning on high blast, it bothers my eyes a lot. And my eyes start to burn real bad. And then, like I said, right now I put the eye drops in. They feel better now. They're not so bad, a little bit, but not so bad. So I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it, man. I'm not worried.
So thanks for the, first of all, thank you for that, because I appreciate that you care about that. As for Truck Sim, you're the
Okay.
first person in the 4 months I've been playing
All
Truck
right, I do not
Mark.
care about Truck Sim. Let's move on positively.
I'm curious. I'm curious what people's feedback will be.
Dude, I
Out
know
with me while I'm having a couple drinks and,
I know he talks
having a good,
about
people might
fucking
actually care about the
trolls.
Truck Sim aspect
Where is it?
on it. So let's see, next week, if someone can remind me of this next,
Okay, I don't care about
could
next
remind
week.
me when we play Truck Sim again,
Oh my god, he
I will
said
consider it for sure.
Okay, whatever.
What?
What?
Snow Carl tipped $1.
Oh boy, Snow Carl.
Okay. He said this a very silly thing.
Yeah, very
He says-
silly.
Do you think that some of the difficulty of hitting a support goal, for example, yesterday during GTA, it was down to the wire to hit the goal yesterday. Now, we did hit it, okay?
What?
Do you think it's because you have a scrolling banner and the tip skull, because he still calls it the tip skull, by the way, which it is not. It is a support goal.
Oh
It
my
incorporates
god.
everything, right?
Actually?
Is it because that you have a scrolling banner
Oh.
and your goal isn't always on the screen? No. I think it has nothing to do with that. I don't even know where you get that. Let's continue.
I
Okay.
don't know how you get that. I think he's watching the stream and is realizing to see the King Sex, you have to wait until it shows up, and you have to go through a lot of fucking things to get there. What, like, he's basically saying why isn't the King Text a static thing on the screen, so you could always reference it? Which, get this, that would be a good idea. You could have the King Sex and Gold sit like stationary. The only, I mean, whatever. I mean, this takes a little bit more brain power, which GSP doesn't have. It's already taxed enough to get him out of bed. I mean, this might be asking too much.
Okay.
Oh, you know, he had a question, I think, during the
Continuing
Minecraft
on.
stream where someone asked him,
So
like,
Carl,
how
31
to cure
months as an
depression or
ongoing
whatever. It was
member of
really
the channel,
weird.
says Suikoden should be the game to go fill.
Okay. Oh,
No.
oh! He's saying to go like, okay, I thought he was like celebrating Suikoden too. Of course he's gonna say no because it's been successful.
Listen, the reason
Even
we're
though
playing
I love, right? He's like, yeah, it needs to be successful. Then he's like, I can't believe it hit the goal, guys. I couldn't believe it. That's the kind of shit that kind of pisses me off when I listen to him sometimes, where it's like, yeah, Minecraft didn't hit the goal, but of all things, Suikoden too. It's like, okay, so then why, like, come on, man.
we're playing Suikoden 2 is because I owed it to you guys. I had outright promised months ago that if you supported Suikoden 1, that I would play the sequel during the summer. So we're playing it now. If people say to me, actually, it was a bad idea, we'd prefer if you stop playing it, I will. Now, I don't want to stop playing.
But that's what Snowcarl literally just said. He thinks that you should stop. But whatever, okay.
It. So far, we're 5 hours
That's
in.
one
I'm having a
person.
great
Who cares
time
about
with it.
one
We're going to play
person?
another 2.5 hours today. Then I think that we're going to do well. It's going to be great. A great stream, chill vibes, interactions, fun.
Chill
It's a great
vibes,
game.
interactive,
But
fun.
it's not for everyone. JRPGs are most definitely not for everyone. So only a certain audience likes JRPGs.
Like
I know that.
who?
I know it's not the entirety of my main audience, and a lot of people are very critical and don't like them. They think that they're boring.
Yeah, they're
I grew
boring,
up playing
Phil.
them, and I absolutely love them, which is why I like playing them when I
Yeah, that's why I play
can.
Metaphor.
But I know that it's not for all. It's not all the time. Okay, that's why I had such a gap. You know, we finished.
I love him saying shit like this when, like, what, last year or whatever the fuck, this dude cried like a little baby for not playing people don't want to give RPGs a chance. And now they're saying, yeah, people love it, man. It's fine that some people don't. Whatever.
Suikoden 1 back in April. I purposely waited 4 months to play the next one, so there'd be enough space between, so people can't say, "Oh, you're playing the same game too close," too much, too close. All right, so let's see how it goes. All right, and we'll go from there.
Stars? Fuck
well,
that
hopefully, people will show up, engage, and support with Suikoden 2.
I kind of feel
if you do, let me put it this way: it's this simple.
Woke.
It's cause and effect, just like I said with Suikoden 1. If you show up, if you engage, and if you support these playthroughs, they continue.
Dead, guys.
That's why Truck Sim's still going. That's why Minecraft is still going. And Suikoden 2,
Wow.
or Suikoden
Yeah, Minecraft's still going, guys. Oops.
2, will continue as long as this continues. We hit the goal today. It's in the rotation. But if it starts to dwindle, if people stop showing up, if I'm trying to have an interactive stream and chat with you guys and no one's talking and no one's paying attention to the game and people are going off and derailing the stream and doing their own thing, and if support is abysmal, then I'm not going to keep playing it. Okay? So let's see what happens. I'm hoping for the best because I really like it and I want to play it. But, I can't make that happen. All I can do is play it and see how it goes, right?
Right. Okay.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Dude.
Okay. Let's see here. Fresh
All right.
Jones did another
Fresh
super chat. Hold on 1
Jones.
second while I refill my water. He says, I'm new, but I used to donate a lot. Guess who? If you're new, how could you have used to donate a lot? Then you're not new.
What?
You can't be new to something that you already supported in the past
Man,
and
he
watched.
gets a
So
lot of
I don't
weird
understand what
people.
you're saying.
He's
You're
an
confusing me.
I'm new.
Unless you're saying you're someone who used to be around and support a bunch, and then you left, and now you've come back with a new account. Is that what you're saying?
Oh my god. Obviously, if that's... oh my god. I hate when he does this shit.
Are you saying You're
like,
like a
like he could be reading something. Uh, I put on a hat because it's sunny outside. Huh? Are you saying you wore a hat because it's sunny outside? So you're someone who wears a hat when it's sunny?
phoenix rising from the ash that you died in a fiery pile of
Oh my god.
burnt.
Okay, okay, this is too cringe.
Is that what you're?
This is too cringe. We're moving forward.
Well, no. How on earth would I know who you are? I have no idea who you are. How would I
I'm
know
moving
that?
forward.
Right?
I don't need to
We
hear
didn't
that.
end on the best of terms. Well, then you're instantly banned right now. Let's get you out of that chat because
Oh
I
my
have
god,
absolutely
this
no
dude,
skin whatsoever, and I'm not
this
going to let you in.
this dude is becoming
There
a
you go.
cuck
Permanently
by
banned,
the
never
second.
coming back. Take that. Make another
Yeah,
account.
yeah, we
I have
hate
no
each
idea.
other, but
The
I'm
truth
here
is,
to
the
give
way you're
you
talking,
more
it sounds like
money.
it was from a long time ago. I probably wouldn't even remember. To be frank with you, I probably wouldn't even remember.
But you know what? You know what? That proves my point. What I said earlier about people who are upset at Konami in like 2015, and then over time, people are like, "Well, guess what? Now I'm going to support Konami again." DSP's Konami in the situation. Pretty cool, huh?
So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Jasper, how you doing? Back. Jasper Kid comes out tomorrow.
Wait, what comes out tomorrow?
How you doing, buddy? Okay, so here's the deal. Gears of War Reloaded
Gears.
comes out tomorrow.
We're still talking about
We're going to
Gears.
try it no matter what. We'll do a stream of it, okay?
It's
If the stream does well,
World.
then maybe we'll keep it in the rotation. Now, I'm not saying it'll be like a day stream. That's something that could be a nice night stream for multiplayer maybe every once in a while.
Yeah,
okay?
multiplayer's only at
If
night.
it doesn't work, if we play it once and we're all bored, never have to play it again.
Why
It's a
don't-
Game Pass game.
What
Who
about
cares,
we want to see the
right?
story, Phil? I want to know the story. What happened?
So what we really
in
have
the
to decide
beginning?
on is if we're keeping GTA 4 in the rotation so we can
I
play
love
Ballad
he
of
doesn't want to play
Gay
the story of
And
Gears
for
of
now,
War.
we're
It's
keeping,
so weird.
uh,
I was
Suikoden
thinking about this
2.
the
We're gonna
other day. Other day. It's like when he plays a fighting game or whatever. I feel like if he played the story mode of Gears of War, he'd have people in chat saying, "Go to the multiplayer, Phil. Go to the multiplayer. Phil's not doing the multiplayer." And then people, then like that would be a whole thing. And then, but now he's doing the multiplayer, and now it feels weird he's not doing the story at all. And I was like, this is like the weirdest like thing. But at the same time, like, why doesn't he just play the story at some point? I mean, he doesn't play day one, I guess, but it's like he never did a playthrough of the first game. Whatever.
We're going to see how it goes, right? We're finishing Donkey Kong. So what are we going to work on now? Are we going to play Metal Gear Delta on Thursday and have an actual playthrough of it? This is a game I've already played twice. This is a game that basically is an insult to Hideo Kojima, and it's a game that apparently doesn't run well.
It's an insult to Hideo Kojima. Oh man, if you care so much, why are you considering it then, dumb fuck? But I mean, at the end of the day, like, people are gonna play it, people are gonna buy it, people are gonna do whatever the fuck, And I think Kojima knows that because I don't think Kojima fucking cares. I don't think Kojima cares if people play Delta or not because he's a grown-ass man.
So it doesn't have a lot going for it besides it's Metal Gear, and people like to see me play Metal Gear for memeable reasons. But outside of that, I'm not necessarily 100% sold on this playthrough. I'm being honest with everyone here. I think that maybe if we focused more on other stuff, it would make more sense. Like, let's say tomorrow we do Gears of War, and then let's say we do GTA. We did it Wednesday and Thursday. Then we could finish the story of GTA and possibly even start Ballad of Gay Tony, right?
Okay.
Which is what we want. We were all waiting to get to Ballad of Gay Tony, and we could probably do it if we played 2 major streams of it this week. Wednesday, Thursday, we could probably do that.
Wednesday,
okay?
Thursday, Monday.
But if we play Snake Eater, all right, that means that likely next week, with the release of Silk Song and Chronos, that we probably can't play both games. Because how am I going to be playing GTA 4, Suikoden 2, Snake Eater?
GTA 4 is going to be a night stream, though. Like, what? Okay.
and then 2 more. That's not possible. So
And
that puts
Fate
us
is
in a
not a
tough
long
position.
game.
Do we
Like,
play Silk Song? Do we play Chronos? Do we
Chronos?
skip one? Do we delay one and say, "Oh, we'll do it later"? What do we do?
What do we
I
do?
want suggestions.
It's gonna be so funny if he decides
Does
to
anyone know?
delay Silk Song.
Does anyone have any suggestion of how to
And then he
tackle all
never
this
plays
stuff?
it. That would be so
Seriously.
funny. I would laugh. I would laugh because he's whenever playthrough gets delayed, he's not playing it. Guarantee. Guarantee if he delays the game, he's never playing
I'm
it.
the streamer. That's correct.
Like I remember when Tales of Arise was coming out, he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna play Tales of Arise. I'm gonna wait." And then like a year passes. Yeah, I'm not playing Tales of Arise, but he never really announced it. He just didn't play it ever.
I'm the streamer, and if I make the decision, I'll be wrong no matter what.
Imagine he played
Because
Tales
I'll
of
be
Arise.
told I didn't listen to
Look at,
feedback.
look at this. Look at this. He's afraid of being wrong. If like this dude gets like he kind of like makes it easy for people to troll him this way. If you tell people that you get this so afraid and upset when people tell you you're doing something wrong, guess what's gonna happen, champ? You're gonna be told you're doing it wrong.
feedback.
You're doing it wrong,
I
Phil.
did the wrong thing. How dare you skip this one? This is your fault. Look. Oh, he's complaining that no one's showing up, but he chose.
I like that he started off as if this was a joke, but then it became serious as it goes on. I love that sometimes you can tell like when the tone is shifting.
This game over this game. Of course, we know that this game should have been played over this game because he chose this game. So because he chose that one, that's the wrong one by default. He should have chose this game.
Again, we are focusing on people who don't like Phil. Why doesn't he care about what his fans think? His fans tell him they suck his dick so much, and he's preoccupied about the people who don't want to suck his dick. Like it's all people, Phil, whatever you do, you're amazing. I love you, Phil. That guy is not sucking my dick. What the fuck? Like that's what this is. Like, why do you care about these other people who are never satisfied?
I've been here before. I've played this game. It's not my first rodeo.
Oh, okay.
All right. I know how this works.
Right.
Seriously, people are just dicks. And no matter what I do, if I choose what I do,
So then why are
I'll be
we
told I
talking
did the
about it
wrong
then?
thing. That's why I'm trying to get feedback from you so we can figure out.
Oh, so
what
we
to-
could have a shield to throw up instead of him owning the decision. And when people tell him that he's wrong, he's like, "Yeah, I just didn't want to do it. Eat it, like whatever." Instead, he can say, "Well, you told me to do this. You said this. You said that." Isn't that cool? Pretty cool, huh?
what to do in this situation.
Tell me what to do
Okay.
so I can blame you.
What's up, John? Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, John.
King Ferb says Chronos is involved by Souls likes. No, it's not. Dude, it's Dead Space. Have you seen it? It's
Oh.
Dead Space.
Okay,
It's
whatever.
not Souls likes. Here's the problem. Everyone today now says any game that has difficulty is a Souls like.
Oh, man.
No, it's not. That's the dumb.
DSP is one of those people who contribute to that whole meme. Literally, he called a fucking Crash Bandicoot or Crash Team Racing fucking Dark Souls. I mean, okay, for a fact, he called like Mario Odyssey Dark Souls. He like why he wouldn't say DK's Dark Souls? No, he wouldn't. But you know, come on,
dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Kirby. He
There
called
was
Kirby Dark
survival
Souls.
horror before Souls-like games. It's not a Souls-like. It's a survival horror game. Yes, that's actually a term, survival horror, and it plays like Dead Space.
Oh my god, that's
Okay?
such a boomer thing. Yeah,
So
survival horror.
please
Ever
don't
heard of
call
it?
it a Souls-like, because then people are gonna get the wrong impression. All right, it's not. Hollow Knight has gameplay similar to Souls-likes, but is a Metroidvania Souls-like, meaning it's a hybrid of two genres. Okay.
Right.
So-
Okay. Right. Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Right.
Ask
Okay.
Chat GPT. Oh God.
Oh God. Yeah, he just knows the meme
Speed
about
the
ChatGPT and why it's bad. but like he just says, "Oh God," like as if like he had like
Devakin,
this is what I hate. He like there's a preconceived there's like a whole thing like oh GPT would tell you to do something bad for if you ask it like oh how do I cure a headache and it'll tell you to like play with guns or whatever the fuck whatever. But since he knows that there's that like thing about it, he's acting as if if he asks ChatGPT, should I play Delta? It's gonna be like, you should drive your car and and stay in the garage and leave the exhaust running. And it's like, what? Like, no. But whatever.
Devakin did a $5 Canadian super chat. He says, "Forget Hollow Knight Silk Song. It's like a 2D Dark Souls. That's above your skill set." Well, of course, he had to stick in a jab, right? He had to stick a little knife in my back with that super chat.
Oh
but
man.
no, the thing about Silk Song, all right?
The thing about ChatGPT is
My
that it's an
mouth,
indie
yeah,
game, and
here.
he is
The thing about
whatever
Silk
indie
Song is
games.
this.
He'll virtue
Okay,
signal indie games.
number one, Hollow Knight has a
Yes.
huge fan base. Okay, it does. Like Hollow Knight actually has a big fan base. I'm not
Does
one
it?
of them. Like I didn't play
Oh,
Hollow Knight. I
okay.
own it, and I played it for one marathon for like an hour or two, and that was it. And we never got back to it.
Right.
So there really is no view base of me having played it that people are going to be like, "Oh, Phil's playing, Silk Song. That's
So then
awesome."
why are you considering playing Silk Song?
It's going to be more of
then?
a first-time experience for me.
Okay.
Now, here's the problem. It's a Metroidvania. It is. You can't deny that. It's a Metroidvania.
Remember
game.
when Metroid Dread saved Metroidvanias? Like I love that since that statement, he went back and modified what it meant. When he never specified that. He said it saved Metroidvanias. Recommend me Metroidvanias and I'll play them. And people were like, Phil, you should play Hollow Knight. You should play this. And he was like, yeah, maybe. Interesting. And then he never played them. And then he said, well, actually, I was saying Metroid Dread showed me I could play Metroid games.
Yes. It is a difficult, unforgiving, die a whole bunch kind of retry a million times kind of game, like a Dark Souls game. In that regard, it is very similar to a Souls-like. Okay. So that might have something going for it. But typically, whenever I play a Metroidvania, it fails. I think there's been one exception ever. The one exception ever to be playing a Metroidvania game that worked was Metroid Dread.
But the reason it worked is because first off, he kept threatening the game. Like it was the most like aggressive. Like if you think what he's doing now with all these games, I mean, it's pretty aggressive. Don't get me wrong, but it was like it kind of originated with Metroid Dread to some degree because every stream he was like, guys, like. It seems that nobody likes Metroidvania. See, I knew it. And then someone would bail out the stream or whatever. Like, a whale carried that stream to completion. And this dude, like, was saying it, like, if this doesn't succeed, then I'll never play a Metroidvania game ever. Don't ever ask me. So, of course, it gave people incentive to support it. And now it's like, oh, yeah, it was weird. It's like an exception. Okay.
Because I was going to skip Metroid Dread because people weren't paying attention to me playing Nintendo first-party games, and people weren't paying attention to me just doing Metroidvania or Souls-like. Or excuse me, I can't speak. Let's try this again.
Oh,
people were. I got
boy.
distracted because I had to change my air conditioning level. So people were getting turned off by me playing first-party Nintendo
Maybe you
games
should
and
focus on what you're talking about
Metroidvanias.
before
Like
you
both of
fuck
those
around.
were not working in my content at the time. And then all of a sudden, a group of people came to me and said, Phil, we really want you to play Metroid Dread. We will finance it. I said, what? They were like, yes, we guarantee you if you play Metroid Dread, you will.
This only works is if he literally talks to his whales. Because whatever, okay.
be hitting support every stream. And I did. So that was like the one exception. All right. Outside of that, any other Metroidvania game I've attempted has not worked. It's failed.
He didn't try any others. He didn't try Blasphemous 2. Blasphemous, I think, was only in a marathon, which, again, was before Metroid Dread, if I remember correctly. He never played any other Metroidvania. He played Castlevania, And guess what? That did pretty good. It got whaled out. RTU was one of them. But guess what? Apparently that's not enough for Phil. But that's also like not everything, right? Okay.
People say they're boring. There's too much backtracking. There's too much grindy style gameplay. They just don't like them. Okay? So, Silksong, yes, I understand the hype behind it. I understand that the original Hollow Knight has a giant fan base. I know
Giant.
that.
Huge.
But that fan base isn't my viewer base because I didn't play the original Hollow Knight. So it's not like, oh, people who love Hollow Knight or Dynasty Darkside Phil play Silksong. I don't think that's the case. Okay? If my audience already doesn't like Metroidvanias, and now arguably I'm going to play a Metroidvania game that's going to be one of the hardest ever made because it's also a Souls-like, which means there's going to be way more repetition, way more grinding, way more of that. Is it really going to be entertaining for you?
Oh, man. Is it going to be entertaining?
Or is it going to be a game everyone's hyped for? I play it twice, everyone's bored.
Right, okay.
Right?
Right.
Here's the weird part about this. So, it seems like every game that I bring up for the reasons why it wouldn't work, like I've already said I know why Metal Gear Solid Delta might not work, okay? Because Kojima's against it. It's basically hurting Kojima.
How is it hurting Kojima? Is Kojima like in pain? Are people killing Kojima by playing Delta? Is it huh?
I've already played the game twice, and because it's a botched port.
He played multiple games multiple times. He played GTA 4 like 3 times, or whatever the fuck. And I played MGS3 2 times, man. He was just saying, I'm interested in playing MGS3 again. And now he's like, oh, I don't want to play it again. Like, this, as I said, the real reason he doesn't want to play Delta has nothing to do with any of this. It's just, he doesn't want to start that playthrough when there's other games coming out or whatever the fuck.
3 reasons why. But then there's people in the chat, you absolutely must play it. You must play it anyway.
Yeah, look at this. He asked for feedback. What do you want to see me play? They're like, Phil, we want to. He gives out generic reasons about why he wouldn't play Snake Eater, which aren't even his own opinions, by the way. Maybe some of them are. Like the Kojima thing is not his opinion. That's the general thing. Him already playing it, that's his opinion, I guess. I can give him that, even though it's bullshit because he played multiple games multiple times. And then oh my god. Oh, and the bad performance, which again is not his opinion because he got that from the internet. Remember that we're not supposed to hear about early reviewers and blah 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 blah? Whatever. These aren't even reasons from his chat directly. His chat is telling him to play it and he mocks them already. Why are you asking for feedback if you're willing to shit on people for giving you the feedback? Huh?
So Hollow Knight Silksong, I just gave you tons of reasons why it probably won't work. Because I didn't play the original Hollow Knight, so my fan base isn't expecting me to...
Look how much manipulation he wants to do. What it is, as well, is he wants them to say, Phil, you should keep playing what you're playing now. We don't need these new games. Like it kind of is like this dude's addicted to buying stuff, which isn't really that a deep conspiracy that you can think of. It's pretty like surface level. But you can literally sit there and say that that a lot of this addiction to buy new games is feeded by his chat. So if his chat says don't do it, he'll feel more validated in not doing it because it's FOMO. He is the #1 victim of FOMO. Like FOMO was like engineered for Phil. Like oh my god.
Me to do well with it because it's going to be a Metroidvania and people find those boring, right? No, you must play it. Okay, here's the honest 100% transparent fact. I can't play everything. We have to decide.
Okay. But you just said okay, whatever.
What I'm playing and what I'm not. Okay? We have to.
I love that he wants his chat to also be hive minds. But the trolls are all like hive minds and shit, but his chat, no, they are all cool.
We can't just be playing everything constantly. That's not how it works. I'm one man.
Did it say toxic? Was he gonna say toxic?
playing and what I'm not. Okay? We have to. We can't just be playing everything constantly. That's
Playing
not how
everything
it works. I'm
toxic.
one man, and I can only do as much as I can. You know what I mean? I can't just play every game. If you want me to play these games, I might have to space them out. It might have to be that if I play Delta,
Also, remember when this dude was like saying like, guys, I don't. This is the new methodology I'm doing, where I'm playing whatever, and then like I can drop it for a board. Isn't that cool? He like did that at the beginning of the year. That was a big thing, a big change. And then he would mock his chat like, you guys are not accepting change. And now he's like, we gotta pick which game. Oh man. Why doesn't he just play a game and then if it gets boring, drop it, right? I thought that's what you do now. Why are we back to being scared of buying too many games again? I love that we keep getting these discussions every year, and it's like the same dilemma all the time, and it's just annoying.
then I don't play Silksong. Because there doesn't seem to be a consensus on this is the game we all want, and this is the game we will all show up and support, and this is a game. No, there's no consensus on that. Some people want Metal Gear Solid Delta. Some people want Silksong. Some people want Chronos. Some people want me to continue with GTA 4 to get to
He's
Ballad of
playing
Gay Tony.
Chronos. I don't know why
Some
he's
people
pretending
want
that
Sweet Code
he
N2.
might skip
Everyone
that.
wants something. But you
Like,
know
so
what they
far,
said?
Delta and Silksong
You can
are the two
please
games I could see him skipping.
all of the people some of the time. You can please some of the people all of the time. But you cannot please all of the people all of the time. It's not possible.
Whoa.
I know I have a big audience that's international, that is all
Very
different
robust saying, King.
races, creeds, genders. That's right. Genders.
Oh my
You all come from
God.
different walks of life. You all like different games. You have different tastes.
What?
There's no way that I can
guys, you are people and you have brains and you breathe oxygen and then you also drive a car, but some of you also don't drive a car, but then some of you may live in cities, then some of you may live in a country, some people live in a state, some people live in a nursing home, some people go to school.
actually make everyone happy. I know that. I'm trying to do what's best for all. I want to play the games that you guys are going to show up for and support and want, and not only
Right.
for me.
Okay.
At the same time, there's no agreement. So what am I going to do? I am definitely I'm playing Gears of War tomorrow. We're going to give it a test and see how it works.
Okay,
Okay?
how it works.
Outside of that, I don't know. Like, let me give you different scenarios. Scenario 1, we skip Metal Gear Delta. That means we will finish GTA 4 this week and probably start the Ballad of Gay Tony this week. That also means
Right.
that next week we could play
Mhm.
both Silksong and Chronos. We could play both of those next week and just balance it with the stuff,
Okay, we're just gonna
week,
skip ahead.
and then we'll continue. And there's
It's just schedule.
some people want Silksong, some people want Chrono. Which
Okay.
we'll have a GTA, we'll have a Metroidvania, a Metal Gear game, a GTA game,
Oh my god, what did he read?
I don't know. I don't have the answer.
Oh. You should play Skullgirls. You should play Guilty Gear. You should play the new ranked mode. Oh my god! Oh my god! Fucking
There's no Gears of War
shut
Reloaded
up.
and no Metal Gear Delta this week. We could just focus on.
Okay, let's move on. This is like
Then we could just
schedule
focus on the new games
overload.
next week.
Dude, I swear you talk about trolls in this fucking video. Where are the trolls?
Candy would play? Really? Well, I'll take that as a compliment because I think John Candy was
Okay.
take that as a huge compliment.
Yeah, because John Kinney was like
That's a
comedian
possibility.
in his like formative
Fix it,
years.
or at least improve. I'm
So-
missing.
Maybe it was that earlier part.
Die.
Maybe I thought it was
$1.50
long.
tipper says people want to see you play Metal Gear Solid because they want. This is how you don't play shenanigans.
Oh, here
They'll
we
turn
go.
on the stream. They'll turn off the stream once they aren't getting it. I'm confused.
Oh my god.
I understand what you're saying. What you're saying is there's different audiences, right? And probably the majority of people who want to see me play Metal Gear Delta
Here we go. I thought this
are
was much
of
earlier.
the detractor variety. They want to see me play and not play in the way that's the established way to play. Keep in mind, again, I've only played the game twice. Once it was like 13 plus years ago.
Oh my god!
And then I
dude,
actually
it's
don't
not
even
that
remember the
crazy of a
last time
game
that I
to
played it.
play.
Here, let me actually figure that out.
Like, dude, this dude taught. Like, come on,
Playlists.
dude.
I
I
gotta
know
search
I'm
for a
bad at
snake eater.
them. You played other stealth games, and the game
So,
comes with
here
a
we
whole
go.
new control
The original
scheme.
playthrough was 13 years ago.
That's modernized.
And then there was the redemption run about 8 years ago. Yeah. So the original run was back in like 2012. And then my last run was in 2018.
Yeah.
And I even, I even say in the description of the videos from 2018, I remember absolutely nothing about this game. I remember nothing.
That's low-key bullshit because I swear this dude was like, I remember now. Okay.
At all.
Whatever.
The funny part is.
What's the funny part? I'm waiting.
The funny part actually is that there is no comments on any of these videos. Because remember, I had my comments off for years and years.
Right.
Because YouTube didn't have a moderation system. So it's
did
like, I don't even know if
but
people like this
whatever,
playthrough.
okay.
I have no idea. The views aren't great. It's only like not even 2,000 views
Yeah,
for
because this is
videos
during the
that
era
are like,
you didn't care
you know,
about
6,
YouTube.
7
It was
years
just
old.
a
That's not
repository
good.
for your content.
So I've already played the game, and then I played it again. So I don't know. Do I play it again? Again?
Again?
Do I play it
again?
again?
Again, I love that he plays all these other games multiple times, yet Metal Gear is the magic game that he is randomly deciding to be scared to play again. Even though he said he wants to play these games again. Like, what are you talking about? You should play MGS4 again.
I don't know. I still don't know what to do. Let's see what you guys have to say. We have Grim Ripper, who became a member this morning. Yes, that's actually a legit new membership. Thank you to Grim. It's now up to $31. To get us there. Just a couple. LWJ Adventures says, hey, I'm late to the stream, but play Metal Gear Solid. Even if it's rough, it'll be funny to start with. Please do it. Metal Gear Solid and your playthroughs are amazing anyway. Hit it while it's hot.
Hit it while it's hot. Hit it while it's hot. Oh, playing a game?
Well, let me ask this question. How many of you are going to shower me with money when I play Metal Gear Solid? Let's get the answer to that.
That's the answer for all these fucking dumb fuck games. He just typed up, I want people to support them. And now it's like, oh, are you going to fucking shower me with money?
How many people will be here to hit 4 goals on Thursday's Metal Gear Delta stream?
Oh, man. Dude, like, I thought you don't... What?
Because it sure seems like everyone wants me to play it. But it sure seems like the reason that people want it is because they just want to be toxic. They want to watch me not do it well or do it in a mess.
Again, this dude hyped up games. Like, he literally hypes up FromSoft. You want to see me rage? You want to see me fail? And then persevere? But we can't want that for this game for some reason. Okay.
A method where, oh, he's not doing it according to the way you're supposed to play it, and therefore that's wrong, so now we shame him again for the 3rd time.
Okay, but dude, you did a playthrough called the Redemption Run. Like, fuck off. Secondly, like the only way, like again, the only thing that people mostly gave him shit for was dumb fuck decisions like using a shotgun in a sniper fight, and then like not knowing how to equip the suppressor on a fucking gun when it tells you in the game. Like it's just stuff like that, which is stuff I'd assume you wouldn't make the same mistake about, right? Right? Like this is like such nonsense. And also, who cares? This dude had multiple this is how you don't plays over the course of his lifetime. And this dude is acting as if this one would magically kill him. Somehow, like, this would, like, destroy him. Like, you know what it is? It's like he decided, like, it's like he kept fantasizing about replaying the Metal Gear games, and for some reason, like, a little voice in his little head was like, Phil, if you play it, there might be a whole new hate movement against you if you fail at Metal Gear again. Which is, like, so funny, because I could see him think that. Because because it was so dumb. He thought it was a movement to hate him because he played MGS3 bad. Like, that's insane. The only reason why it became the way it did is how he reacted to it. All he has to do is just play the game and just fucking focus on the people who love him, right?
Right?
Because if that's the case, then he shouldn't have played Death Stranding, dude.
Oh, man.
Let me yawn into the mic. And sit in silence like a fucking corpse.
That's right. See, here's the thing. I am not here to entertain the trolls, to give them, content. And I know that's what...
But this is stupid. This is the dumbest thing. He does make content for the trolls. Every decision he makes, in some way, is because of trolls. He has done more in response to trolls than his own fucking fans. The only time he responds to fans is either how to make more money off them, or if they give him money. That's it. That's their relationship. The trolls have gotten more out of him by doing nothing. It's literally the meme, do nothing, win.
That's one of the major reasons why people want to see me play this again. They want the troll content. They want to make more memes. Hey, look.
But he played all these other games that gave trolls content anyway. DSP, you're giving troll content anyway. He plays CVS too. Guess what? That gives content to the trolls. But he's gonna say, "Well, I at least have fun playing CVS too." Well, you could probably have fun playing Delta too. Who cares? This is such a nothing issue that is like random as fuck. Why is this a concern suddenly?
It's Phil's third time playing this game. He still doesn't know how to play it. Well, let's see. When I played it the first time, I had no idea what I was doing, and I handed up.
But this is so stupid. This is like truly the dumbest shit anyone can say. I'm sorry.
They want
you're
the troll
hopeless.
content. They want to make more memes. Hey, look. It's Phil's third time playing this game. He still doesn't know how to play it. Well, let's see. When I played it the first...
He's literally acting as if it's a fighting game. DSP, it's a stealth game. Dude, it's easy to play. Even when he first played it, he understood the game. On a fundamental level. The thing he was failing at is stuff that requires reading. And he didn't have a fucking stream chat. He had his own stream chat carry him in the redemption run. Like, this is such a nothing statement. And it's just random. Why are we talking about this? Like, he is acting as if, like, Metal Gear is some, like, crazy game gameplay-wise. Dude, the game doesn't use tank controls. It's normal controls.
The first time, I had no idea what I was doing, and I handed up, and I purposely played bad. That was my shtick back then. Then, 6 years later, I did a redemption run. I've already done a redemption.
Again, if he hammed it up, right, and he was purposely playing bad, then why was he butthurt at people saying, wow, you played bad? This is like you telling me I'm wearing a black shirt. I'm like, no, I'm not. God damn it, fucking idiots. Oh, and it's like, but you are, and then like it's dumb. It's dumb bullshit.
Redemption run on this game. And the redemption run was much better than the original, where I tried to play it seriously and learn the game mechanics and everything, and I know that I did much better in the redemption run than I did.
So how did you learn the mechanics the second time, Philip? Like, let's just think about that, right? If he didn't remember how to play it the first time, when he played it the second time, he said in the description he doesn't know how to he doesn't remember the game or whatever. And yet he's telling us he learned the mechanics. How did he learn? Like, it's almost like this is bullshit.
That I did in my original run. So why is the third run needed?
Oh
What's
my
up,
god,
Buckwell?
dude. He played that was the game. Dark Souls. He played Dark Souls like 50 times. We've seen Dark Souls. He's playing it again. He's playing this game again. He has done so many runs in Dark Souls and Demon Souls he did too. But Dark Souls, like 1 through 3, Bloodborne did like what 3 runs? Whatever the fuck. He played these games multiple times. But Metal Gear, it's like I played it 2 times. That's it. That's good. But he said recently, I would want to play these games again. Yeah, is there a way to play it on PC? So now you're saying that you're good at playing 2 times, but these other games you played multiple times. Guys, he played Final Fantasy IV. Why do we need to see it again? He played Final Fantasy VI like already. Why do we need to see that again? But Metal Gear, we've seen enough. Like what?
Buckwell, how are you, man?
Like these are not compelling reasons to not play it. Like he had something with I have other games to play or whatever the fuck. This I played this too many times is like you might as well just try to convince me the sky is rainbow colors or I don't know. Like you might as well convince me anything else because this is like not selling me. It's not convincing me, dude. Yeah, he should play Shinobi. Why not? Why hasn't he talked about that? Blech.
Britt Bong says, Donkey Kong's been rough. Please reward us with Metal Gear Solid. Now, you see, that's not how it works. I'm the one suffering through Donkey Kong. I'm the one who has to play it.
He just said we, but whatever. Okay. I don't care.
Seriously, I still don't know what to do at this.
Okay, yeah, you don't know what to do.
All right, think of it.
get a
Okay,
life coach.
this is actually maybe a good way to think about it. Okay,
All right, here's
this
a good
might
way
be
to
a
think
really
about
good
it.
way to think
Okay.
about it. If I skip either Silk Song or Chronos, I might as well never play them. Those are going to be games that.
Guess what? That's what he does all the time. Guys, I'll play this game. I'll play it later when things die down. Yeah. Nobody cares, so we're gonna like not do them. And I love that it's between Chronos and Silksong. Again, if it's between Chronos and Silksong, why are we talking about this week, right? And then it's gonna be Silksong. Like, he's gonna play Chronos. We don't need to pretend that he's not. And he's not gonna play Silksong. Like that's the one he's gonna skip.
Games that will be interesting at launch. But outside of the launch window, no one's really going to care. It's kind of like Hollow Knight, right? I didn't play Hollow Knight at launch. By the time I got to it, it was late.
But what's funny though is that people kept asking him to play the game like for years. Like years asking him to play that game. And yeah.
And people didn't really care. They were like, don't really care to see you play it, right? So it may be the same situation. If I don't try these games and play them at launch, people are not going to care. However, in the case of Metal Gear Delta, it's just Metal Gear Solid 3 a third time. That could literally wait. It could wait a while.
Why?
And then be played later and have the same impact. Because it's the same game. It's not going to change. If anything, it'll just improve. Right?
What? Wait, what?
And have the same impact. because it's the same game. It's not going to change. If anything, it'll just improve.
It's the same game. If anything, it's gonna improve. Okay,
Right?
right? I think he forgot what he was talking about. Because he was saying that it's the same game, and then he says it's gonna improve. But it has different, like, stuff going on in it. It's like, but whatever.
Bookworm says, where's the sense on skipping new games and playing a game you already played twice before? It's a valid point.
DSP played so many games he already played multiple times. This is such a dumb thing to say. I'm sorry. Come on.
It is. It's a valid point. We could easily wait and say, okay, we want to do Metal Gear Delta, but let's do it at a time when there's not a bunch of other new releases that I'd have to skip to play. Right?
Oh, how many new releases was he gonna skip? It was okay, whatever. And again, Metal Gear is not a long game. It's like what, 20 hours? I don't know, but it's not that long.
On the other hand,
it's not an open world
you might
game.
shower me with money on Thursday if I play Delta.
Oh my god, I hate this. You're gonna
Right?
shower me with money. That
How about
joke.
this? Let's start
How about
having some
this?
contracts written up. What I'll do is I'll start drafting some contracts.
Okay, we don't need to hear this kind of humor.
That's it. Fire hits that people are going to absolutely never expected that it wouldn't do well. American Truck Simulator.
What?
On the flip side of that, there's games that I never suspected would do well, and they do incredibly well. Like, for example, I feel like I got a burp. For example, American Truck Simulator.
Oh, okay. It's talking about that. I don't give a
We
fuck.
played it a couple times, right?
Right? Right?
Or can't wait to see you play 3 and 4. I played it one stream. It flopped. It completely flopped.
Is that with Tony Hawk? I almost thought I was talking about Metal Gear. I was like, he didn't play Metal Gear Solid.
Someone
4
says I'm
recently.
stalling for $50. Well, first of all, you're banned.
Yeah, that's
Bucks
literally
by
his
the end of the show.
fucking.
So if you're
tweet
watching and you
streams.
enjoyed the show, please support
They're all just stalling. I
the
like it
next
says
gameplay
this
on
is
the
a
schedule.
fantasy
What do you mean?
text,
like
but
they
it's
take
Zelda
in
text. I'm
donations
pretty sure.
towards a game. Like that's
it has
confusing.
like
How
the
would that
little
even work?
circle and like little triangles that are like, you know, in the Z of Zelda. But yeah, this is fantasy text, not Zelda text, guys. Don't think that. If only there was a Z. Whatever, who cares?
It happened. Truck driver was,
Okay, I don't care about trucks.
but I would maybe play it in the future with mods if that's possible.
Wait,
Is there a chance I could ever do a GTA 5 playthrough with mods? Yes, there is. It won't be anytime soon because we just played GTA 5, 2 years ago? But I would maybe play it in the future with mods if that's possible, yes.
But why? We saw GTA 5. Why do you want to see GTA 5 again? Phil, we've seen that game before. Why do we need to see it again? Oh, with mods, that's the different thing. Ah, okay. And guess what? The mods are going to be like, oh, make it pretty. It won't be like, oh, Thomas the Tank Engine is Trevor or something. Thomas the Tank Engine is Trevor. That I wonder if that's a thing. I'm just
Ta-
thinking, like,
Get-
how
off
would
of
that
my
look?
cloud says I'm confused why people wouldn't want Silk Song. The game's been hyped to maximum since Hollow Knight was such an incredible game. Well, it's like I've said.
Oh my
I think
God.
we're in a unique situation
No, this
right
isn't
now,
unique.
where there's so many
Like,
games.
dude, I'm sorry if you're confused why there's hype, like general hype for a game, and why nobody would be hyped to watch them play it. Like, dude, come on. A video game that's being marketed is everyone to play it. Everyone. Watching a dude play it, it's a little different. A little
It's
different.
all coming out at once. That's what I mean. Like,
Okay.
out of Chronos, Metal Gear Solid, out of Chronos, Metal Gear Solid, Delta, and Silk Song, what game would I pick? All right. Right now, if I had no other games that I was playing, and I had to choose one game to play out of those three, I would choose one of the two
Silksong.
new ones. because I've already played Metal Gear Solid
Yeah,
Delta,
of course.
well, Metal Gear Solid 3 twice already. I would play a new
Oh
game
man,
over a game I've
I
already.
love that he's so like all over the place when it comes to remakes and remasters. One day he'll say, "Oh, it's dumb. We don't need remakes or remasters." Blah blah blah. The next day, I want everything to be remade. Remake everything. Okay.
already played twice. So, but that
You
for me, the choice is easy. But you guys aren't making it easy.
okay? You don't need to hear him blame his chat for again. You know what he says when he's blaming his chat. It's your fault. It's all your fault. My streams
What I've
suck because
found
of
is
you.
that over the years, now that I'm getting older and wiser and more mature, I
Oh,
have to
man.
factor in your feedback just as much as my own desires because I'm not streaming for me.
Okay, well, I
If I were
desire you to
streaming
play
for
fucking
me,
Guilty Gear. Where's the
I'd be
Guilty
doing
Gear
things a lot
streams,
differently.
Phil?
Okay?
Where's the
Seriously.
Guilty Gear streams? Who do you main in Guilty Gear? I don't know, man. I don't know who I main. The one with the sword. Or you'd say the big burly guy.
Okay.
He'd probably say Gold Lewis. Let's be real. He's gonna say Gold Lewis because he's a fat ass.
All right,
And
well,
too
I don't
bad
know,
Gold
guys.
Lewis
We're
is
getting to the end of the
cool.
show here.
All right.
And number one, probably 2 games. I could probably.
Okay. I'm over this. I'm over it. That's all I wanted to see. Let's vibe check the
A
Gears of War
$3
stream.
tip from
Is this
Chocoboco. Nice
Choco
to see Gears of War for a change. I remember my friends got pumped with the first one. Had a LAN party. Xbox 360 days were something special.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
A LAN party?
They seriously were. I was saying earlier, that was the era when whenever you played a game online on Xbox 360, everyone had voice chat.
Wow.
So everyone would be talking to each other, communicating,
Wow, man,
know,
so cool.
sticking around, but having a good time. It was awesome.
Yeah, were you drinking Dr. Pepper and Mountain Dew? Mountain Dew and
Excuse me, DJ and DJ says, what would be another rematch you'd be happy to get? Infamous 1 and 2. Infamous.
But you already played those, Philip. I thought we don't want. You already played them. Don't you want new games?
1 and 2. Imagine if they were remade with modern graphics and tweaked.
Delta has modern graphics. And you said that's dumb. But now you okay.
And improvements and available for like a modern audience on PC and on PS5 Pro. It would be amazing. Those games are so good. I bet it would actually cause a resurgence for Infamous, but they like have completely abandoned Infamous. I don't think they're ever gonna go back to it. Pretty sad.
Pretty sad. Pretty sad, man.
Okay.
Joe Dio. I'm surprised he's letting his usernames being shown.
Well, you guys
Isn't he afraid of
are having a good
snipers?
time today.
Are
Please
we
support
though?
the stream.
73
If you
out
can.
of 150.
All right. Right now, we only have 1 or 2 subs over on Kick. I think 2. It would be great to get some more subs because this is my final stream of the week on Kick. That counts for this week. But anything would be appreciated, guys. We're about halfway to the goal with 2 hours left.
You know what's funny? He says he's sitting there. He's saying like, oh geez. Oh yeah, he said earlier that like, oh yeah, the noobs are gonna get weeded out and all this other stuff. But this dude's gonna drop this game once he starts fighting the pros. He'll be part of the noobs that's gonna get weeded out. He's only playing this until like more games come out. Right? Correct? Anyways, I think that's it for this video. I'm not feeling doing the Minecraft stuff. Maybe another day. I do at least have it in my watch history now. But thanks for watching. It was a fun one. No technical difficulties this time. I don't think. Maybe there is, and I don't know yet. But thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Alright, bye.